UFC Fight Night, July 13, 2024. 6-fight main card culminating in a women's flyweight main event between Namajunas and Tracy Cortez. Let's get into it.
You're listening to Submission Script.
Opening up the main card, we have Abdul Razak Alhassan against Cody Brundage. The betting odds have Abdul Alhassan with a -155 and Cody Brundage with a +130. Brundage stands 6'0", weighs 186 pounds. He has a record of 10-6-0. 5 knockouts, 3 submissions. He's a pretty balanced finisher, with only 3 of his fights ending in decision. Whereas Brundage is mostly wrestler, Alhassan brings the heat of a well-seasoned striker. He's stocky and fast, a powerhouse with the gloves. All of his 12 wins have come by knockout, with 11 out of the 12 being first round. He is good at recovering from takedowns and throws intense powerhouse strikes. Expect Alhassan to knock Brundage out in the first or second round. Next up, we have Julian Erosa versus Christian Rodriguez. The betting odds give Erosa a +180, Rodriguez a -220. Rodriguez has proven himself to be a dangerous opponent coming up through his early professional fights with an 11-1-0 record. He moves quickly and has the skills to put out nearly everyone he faces. Julian Erosa is more seasoned at 29-12-0, but Erosa's strikes are less powerful. He may be able to duck and weave through 2 or 3 rounds, but ultimately Rodriguez will come out with a win. Third fight of the main card has -380 Gabriel Bonfim up against +280 Ange Olosa. It's difficult to disagree with the bookies on this one, as Gabriel Bonfim has only been defeated once, and prior to November 4th's fight against Nicholas Dalby, he stood undefeated, finishing every fight. Whereas 10-3-0 Olosa has picked up most of his wins from weaker opponents in his early career, and most of his more recent fights have ended in decision. We're going to go on a limb here and give Bonfim the submission win in round 1. Perhaps one of the more interesting fights of the card is Drew Dober, 27-13-0, -110, against Silva, 13-2-0, -110. Evenly matched on the betting odds. We have a classic battle against well-seasoned veteran versus an up-and-coming rising star. Silva is light on his feet with a respectable 54% significant strike accuracy, but he'll have to be at the top of his game to contend with the lightweight knockout king. Many of Silva's wins have come at the hands of unseasoned fighters, whereas Drew Dober has put away powerhouses. Because we feel the books should have favored Drew Dober a little bit more, feel comfortable putting your money on Drew Dober for the 4th fight of the card. For the true moneymaker, we go to Santiago Ponzinibbio at -200 versus Muslim Salikhov at +170. While the bookies have Ponzinibbio's quick feet and agile striking style giving him a win, Salikhov, although a master at Sambo, has a lengthy career in boxing with knockouts in the double digits. Overall, Salikhov is a hard and fast striker with an assortment of weapons to put down Ponzinibbio, including deadly back fists and spinning back kicks. Hopefully, Muslim Salikhov will start slow, increasing the betting odds against him. If this happens, we recommend doubling down, as he shows great cardio and endurance and will bring the heat in the 2nd or 3rd round. Which brings us to the main event of the evening. 13-6-0 Namajunas versus 11-1-0 Tracy Cortez. Odds favor Namajunas at -225, with Cortez at +185. The fighters' records would have this as an interesting fight against a seasoned title defender and a near undefeated firebrand. Unfortunately, Tracy Cortez has a defensive fighting style leading to many decision wins, whereas Namajunas has a strength and aggression to obtain a UFC belt and defend it, including 2 wins over champion Zhang Weili. Expect the fight to be an entertaining punch-out for all 3 rounds, with Namajunas taking the victory. We'll have another prediction for the fight night on July 20th coming soon. Until then, train hard, fight hard, never tap.